Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey, and this is going to be your After Dark love reading. Yes. So let's get into it. Divine, please protect me and guide me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages on what's going on with the collective and their love life. Also, please help us to clear any blockages, any evil eye that may be being sent to our love life. Please return to sender immediately. And spirits come forth. You may speak. Okay, right off the back, I guess I feel a couple of different energies here. It's like, it's like I feel like a lot of you guys did complete a cycle towards your love life. I'm gonna actually go for the love messages cards because I feel a little bit tongue tied here. It's almost like oh, has the cat got your tongue? There might be someone who was speaking pretty big before about you that doesn't want to speak big now. I do feel like you got a lot of people who are interested in you, but a lot of you guys are weighing up your emotions. Some of you guys might even be wondering if they're really prepared for all you have to offer. Some of you guys might be single parents. This is what I'm picking up on, and you don't know if this person is truly going to be prepared to be in you and your son's life. I don't know why I heard your son's life and I heard Jayden. Spirit, please tell me more. We got ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. You got somebody that ghosted you and now they want to be back in the frame. Maybe they didn't quite ghost you, but maybe they kept conversation short with you. Like they didn't really get connected. It was like a good morning. How are you? Some of you guys may have gotten intimate with this person, and then, it was just like not the same energy. This person is kind of mustering up the courage to like give you the same energy again. Something about you could have posted something that about your ex and the way your ex did something. You could have posted something silly and goofy that got it underneath this person's skin, but there's something about this person wanting you to reply quickly. Maybe you guys don't have an established relationship, so I don't feel like it's necessarily ghosting. I feel like you guys haven't established boundaries yet, so you guys are both being patient and whatnot. This looks so cute. I gotta trim this. I'm sorry. I'm like, if I layer this out, it would be even better. This little, yeah, sorry. Spirit, please tell me more or get it layered. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart. I really enjoy our conversations here. Somebody could have been intimidated by your intelligence. I'm saying some people here, you could have been left out of certain situations because you were too smart and because you do question things. Some people could have, and this is like casual dating life. Somebody here could have gotten harmed, but you avoided harm in some sort of way because you're like, because and you might have felt self-conscious about that. Like, am I the problem? Should I be more cool? Should I be down with anything? Like something is being revealed in your dating life where your discernment was right, or you thinking you talk too much and you wanted to maybe be like more of a pretty face or something. But there's something in like that's going to reassure you that you acting out, even maybe when you were a little bit drinking, like sipping, you acted out in such a way that made people feel like you were a problem. But it made people feel like you were a problem in a good way. People are like, like you're even, you have smart, intuitive abilities, and not only that, you're able to attract the right people to protect you. Some of you guys could have felt like you were pushed out or left out, and maybe like some other girl was chose over you, it's because this girl was like more willing to do anything. They were like, oh, you guys got a boat. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna act the part, and they're like, oh, you're so, because you're like, where is this boat going to? And do I have to pay or who's paying? You could have hit them with the questions. Somebody didn't want to be questioned here with your intelligence here. Somebody just wanted you to kind of be quiet and enjoy the ride. But if you're regretting anything like that, no, don't regret it. You were saved a lot of times from some crazy crap right here. Yeah, please tell me more. It's funny because when I put this hair on, I was like, oh, I'm about to look like, like more basic for lack of better terms, and I think basic is good, it's good. Yeah. But I still look a little like, goth alternative, like, oh, like, I was like, oh, there's no colored hair, but no. Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Okay, somebody feels like, okay, somebody feels like you have the ability to make a lot of people nervous. They notice like when you walk in the room, you change the energy of men. I'm hearing that song by Massive Attack called Angel, and I feel like there's only so many lyrics to that song because it was like her eyes, she's on the dark side, neutralize every man inside. Like you're the type of person where a guy could just be standing there drinking water, and then you walk in, you give them a glance. They're like, "Why am I standing here drinking water? Do I look stupid standing here? Should I blah blah blah?" It's like like you have an ability like within you that some people feel like you don't even care for. Some of you guys find it annoying, like the way some people stand and they're like mesmerized by you, but you can make people a little nervous, a little fidgety. Some of you guys are way more attractive than what you think, or not just more attractive, the way you carry yourself. It's just like someone said, they posted something. I saw it on Twitter. It was like, I don't know. It was like when you get into places basically because people think you're a genuine person and a good person, rather than pretty privilege. And I was like, yo, I'm so glad you didn't mention pretty privilege. So like even more than that, it's like even your discernment can make people a little bit nervous. Somebody might have also tried to hold that against you. They could have been like, you making me nervous. Why you questioning things? Why you gotta roll the window down? Oh, why you gotta have your phone on you? Like, and these people were trying to question you before you question them. That's in a darker situation. On a lighter note, yes, you could make people jittery. You're so special. You're truly divine. I never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. A lot of people become addicted to you. Some of you guys might, when you're out and you're having fun and stuff, and when you get a little liquid courage in you, some of you guys could really put it down or do some things that is left stuck on the memory of your lover's hair. Some of you guys have even, you know what I mean, you've done more than eat eggplants. You also gotten your fruit, and you've eaten some peaches too. That's not for everybody. That's for somebody specific. I have never done that to a man. I've never, because most of the guys I know, it looks so hairy back there. Like, I shouldn't say that. Like, but when you're done, I'm like, it's a lot. I don't know. And then guys are touchy about their peach, but some girls, they be like, and they be proud of it. They be like, yeah, girl, I did that. I'm like, oh, like I have those, I have my vices. Everybody does, but that's not, just to let you know. I do not be out here trying to. I don't know. I feel like I would have to be locked in. Like, for me to, like, we got to be locked in, and you got to really explain to me why you want me to do that. you know? All right, let me get off the subject of spirit. Please tell me more. We got others' opinions, and it's coming out in reverse. So at a certain time period, some of you guys could have had loved ones that were concerned about the opinions of others. They could have even asked others to evaluate you. They could be like, "So, what do you think about Shorty over there? With the red boots? Blah 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 blah." They might have asked their friends, loved ones, or people to evaluate you to come up with their own opinion. This person is now feeling like they're confused because of that. Like this person has taken on so many opinions to the point where it made them stuck, because then they had a lot of people expecting them to take their advice to validate them. So this person is now trying to digest their own opinion. This person is also maybe thinking about their self-induced suffering, because they might not have only just pulled away from you with the ghosted card here. This person could have pulled away from their loved ones and told their loved ones to back out of a situation that they're the ones who put their loved ones in the first place. This is a person who's, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And then not hearing what they want to hear. So they're like, everybody leave me alone, back off. I'm gonna make this decision for myself and blah 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 blah. And then, feeling overwhelmed by the emergency button they push. This is somebody who pushed the emergency button and then feel overwhelmed by the sirens. They didn't even recognize it here, that they would ask for advice and then feel offended when they got advice. But this is something now that they might be evaluating within themselves. I don't know what caused this evaluation. For some of you guys, could have been substances. Other you guys, it's just the matter of the fact that you guys have spent time apart, or maybe it's this eclipse. It could have been a lot of things that sent them into evaluation mode. This is not me telling you to go back to this person, but some of you guys, when that energy releases and when you stop being mad and you need to light a cigarette or take a walk or don't want to deal, because that last guy, like once you feel that tension alleviated off of you, you're like, what is this? Like, why am I feeling like a certain, freedom or a certain absence? It's like a certain absence of pain because of that thought filled being changed, like that person's thought on that situation changed. Some of you guys, because you could feel when somebody resents you, when somebody you don't like still likes you, even if you barely know this person. It's like, dang, energetically, I know this is this person. Like, why don't they leave me alone? Like, but once that person thought changes, it feels like less of a strain on you. So that's what you guys are feeling. And you're also feeling them disconnect from all of those other people with the others' opinions in reverse. So the energy field and the connection between you guys is being purified. They're going within to find out how they feel about you rather than asking everybody else. I'm also saying with the others' opinions in reverse, if there are people who do, if this person is worried about others' opinions on you, there's a lot of people who have high opinions of you at this time period too. Spirit, please tell me more. When they're realizing the people they were around were just kind of playfully negative. I hate to use the term, it could have felt harsh around that time period. They're like, yeah, she's ugly, bro. Like, but they were just joking. They didn't expect your collective to take it that seriously. Some of you guys are for some of you guys, their people are now starting to see just how deep they're into you due to their isolation away from other people's opinions here, because they're saying it's very clear that this person wants to love you and they're searching for a reason to love you, when at first some of these guys could have been trying to search for a reason not to love you. Cranberry juice, I apologize. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. Jealousy. But we got jealousy in reverse, and that's coming out under ghosted. Some of you guys could have ghosted somebody because you recognize that they were trying to make you jealous, or somebody could be hoping that you won't ghost them out of jealousy. Maybe this person had a habit of sharing like models or women they like, maybe even like celebrities on social media, and they could have hoped that you would, or they could have hope that you wouldn't be jealous on that in reverse. Some of these people didn't intend to make you jealous. Some of these people could have accidentally changed up their behavior to not make you jealous with jealousy in reverse here. But some of you guys might share model pictures like pretty girls, like I'm saying, or maybe like pretty girls that are of your aesthetic or of your ethnicity. Some of you guys it's gonna be like Chloe Bailey. Some of you guys it might be like, I don't know, like spiritual crystal girls or girls doing yoga. Some of you guys, if you're more ratchet and you come into this, you might share funny videos of sexy red. I don't judge. I appreciate the diversity of the feminine, especially here in America. Oh gosh, all across the world. Because I was just thinking about like, even like indigenous women. Spirit, please tell me more. And all types of women. We got I'm single in reverse, and this is under You're So Smart. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone, not looking to get into a relationship at this time, but in reverse. This person may no longer want to be single. This person that isn't enjoying the single life, maybe, or this person could not be single. This person might, with the You're Smart hair, somebody here could have lied about a connection. Maybe that they did, that they weren't single when they were. Somebody could have lied about being single. You could have found out that they had someone here, or someone could have became single due to their constant infidelity. Somebody's wife or husband or baby mother, whatever, their lover. Yeah, some of you person, this is a man on man situation. That's for very few. I know some of you guys, I'm not this, I'm not that. I don't care if you're not gay. You don't have to distinguish that in the comment section. Spirit, please tell me more. But some of these people, like, they kept cheating on their partners casually because they felt like their partners will always take them back, and whatnot. So this person may have been acting like they were single when they weren't. So now it could be the last straw. This person might be like trying to up and leave this person. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. I like this. When I take a little time off to charge my energies, those readings come out like flow rather than trying to force it for money. I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta do it as it come along. And then also, I'm not tainted just by my own energy, because some of these situations are situations I haven't experienced. Just to give you guys side notes, we got father wounds coming out here. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally here. And this is nervous here. This person feels like they didn't give you the best impression of their masculinity, especially when it comes to providing hair. This person wanted you to feel like you could rely on them for things, but then they didn't come through on some sort of promise or something. This is the type of person that's like, oh, I could help you fix that show. Oh, if you need me for a massage, call me. Oh, if you need this, that, blah, 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 blah. And thinking that they're building potential in your mind. But then, they would feel used if you did call on them. They would purposely like not do it. Well, this person might be using me to fix their shelf hair. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I could sleep with them without fixing their shelf and see if they really like me. This person feels like they threw a wrench here, that you're not going to rely on them, like how, they want you to look at them like their daddy, basically, with this father wound hair. But instead of looking at them like their daddy, you're looking at them like, oh, like, they funny acting. They play games here, which is what they did. And there's layers to this person's thoughts. For some of you guys, this is like, I don't know, they just think things. Like, this is a person that offers a lot but will feel strained if you actually came to like call them out on all the things that like they offer to make themselves feel like adequate. But at the same time, if you don't, it's like, see, why this person not calling on me? If they called on me, and it's like a lot of people are facing themselves and their own thoughts and their darker thoughts here. And some people are finding it humorous. It's like a mixture, like pain then numbing, pain then numbing. It's a lot that's being handled and dealt with in the collective energy as far as relationships, especially when it comes to intimacy. It's just like a lot being cleared here. Okay, we're going to pull two more cards. We're going to close out the reading. Spirit, please tell me more. Okay. We got You're So Special. You're So Special is already here. And then to clarify this, we got No One Compares to You. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. You change this person's perspective, especially spiritually. They never met anybody like you. Some of you guys are like, tall or thin, or some of you guys look taller than you are because of your thinness. That's not for everybody. Some of you guys are thicker. Some of you guys, I see a bunch of different shapes. I see blonde curly hair, white. I see black with braids, like blonde box braids. I see pink. I see, a lot of people where this message may resonate with, who are all women given that black cat energy here, that like, because a black cat doesn't explain itself to anybody. If it doesn't want, it's like, no, then walk away here. It's like a lot of people are growing to respect that energy within you, because at first they thought they respected like the alpha female or the HBIC that kind of had to use power structure and whatever, rather than the black cat that's like, I'm gonna like, I got catnip to go get to. Like, I came out to have a good time. I'm going to choose to have a good time whether you are or not. Okay, I'm walking away from this. It's like you guys are not overstating your boundaries, especially when you recognize certain patterns. You're like, this is a repeated pattern. I already been through this, and because I already been through this, I know this is not a subconscious behavior. This is a conscious behavior. I'm not calling you out on your conscious behavior, because I know there's layers to it. You're going to say, well, I only did that because I don't know, a lot of people out here might be trying to use other people, or maybe they're trying to this, or maybe they're trying to that, or it was really that I forgot my wallet. I didn't expect you to make you pay, or blah 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 blah. Some of you guys might even pay, F it, pay, whatever, and then go on about your night but never call that person again. It's like real black cat energy. Or some of you guys might just even sneak out and you're like, I ain't paying this. You're like, oh, it's cool, you forgot your wallet? That's crazy. Listen, I gotta go to the bathroom really quickly. I'll pay. I got my stomach hurt, and then you call your little Uber while you in the bathroom, and then you go and you sneak off on that date because you're like, I'm tired of these tests. I already seen it go viral on Twitter. Spirit, please tell me more. I'm trying to fling it because it doesn't have as much weight as braids, so I'm so used to being you guys know. Spirit, please tell me more. One more card. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me. Oh, I'm gonna pick the card that flew out. They said one more card. I said like 1,000. Will you listen here in reverse? So this is like people are, and like I said, it's that sneak off energy. People already know you invented ways to not listen because it's like they could feel you calculating their move here, just like how a cat does. You're like, meow, like, and then you're off, like, rather than so it's people know it's not even an option because we said this is in reverse. Remember, there's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? They already know not to ask that. It's like your energy calls for action. It's like you guys are so not impressed by words. There's so many people who say, and then not only that, a lot of you guys are better at articulating your words and not just articulating your words, a time and a place when it comes to your words. Because, like I said, some of you guys may have decided to use less words. So they're like, dang, how do I get to the collective with less words? Like, with the will you listen here. Like somebody might be trying to demonstrate that action, you know, or somebody might be trying to convey spiritually to you, like, come here, kitty, 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 come here, kitty, kitty. That's creepy, right? I like even looking at that. All right, that's it, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. And if you're catching this, if I release this after the members only, consider joining my members only so you can hear a updated version of this because you're probably hearing this maybe a month later. That's if I decide to release it. I don't release them all. I release them every now and then when I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'm busy week. Let me release the After Dark Love reading. And then, sometimes I do the plus questions. When I answer questions, I don't ever release those. Those are always going to stay on members only to ask questions every now and then. And then I'm thinking of reintroducing that. As I said, it's holiday season. They call it in hours, but at the same time, they're calling in for hours. They're calling in seasonal workers. So things are going to become more, it's going to be up in the air. Like, because some of these people will not last. We get helpers for around this time of year. Not to go on and on, but some, and then and then you guys could like rotate. Hey, I'm like, oh, I want to box spray my hair. You want to take on Friday too? And then I'll take, and yeah, because we got to train, and then so it's a good time period where I can calculate things at least as far as now, but also having to be prepared, and that's another thing I had to balance myself in was the anxiety of having free time but having to be prepared to be on call, which I had to realize is technically always, So if you worried about me and my content being inconsistent outside my little flu and, my head bump and stuff, but I have life outside of YouTube. I guess kind of a large one. But as I said, I love you guys, and hopefully I will see you next time.